Welcome everyone to the Biotalk, where we talk about anything and everything related to biotechnology. And I'm your host, JASMINE. And joining me today are three very special guests. So, my guests, can you introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is TONG.
Hi, my name is SHAMALADEVI.
SHAHIRAH.
Welcome everyone to the Biotalk. And today we're actually going to talk about the opportunities and challenges of biotechnology. And we're going to divide it into two segments, whereby the first segment we will talk about the challenges, and the second segment we're going to talk about the opportunities. So shall we start our first segment, which is the challenges of biotechnology?
Sure.
Okay. Would anyone like to start first?
Okay, so I'll start first. So to me, I think that there are many challenges in biotechnology. One of the challenges is the investment risk in biotechnology industry. So being successful in a competitive and challenging industry, which is increasingly difficult to navigate, is one of the issues that is faced by the biotech companies. So the competition is intense in the biotech industry, and only companies that can keep up with the pace of constant innovations have a chance of surviving long term. So many biotech companies, they continually seek to push the boundaries and know that doing so is often crucial to make innovation happen. But that kind of mindset actually creates risk. So for starters, some biotech ideas are truly unlike anything achieved before. That makes it very difficult to get advice from the investor about whether something is worthwhile or just hype. So many investors give money to projects before receiving assurance that the work as claimed. It's often crucial to do that due to the nature of the industry. But when things go badly, the outcomes are often catastrophic. Besides that, developing a new product is expensive and time consuming. So with few guarantees that the new product will succeed, so it's a scary prospect for a company to dump millions of dollars into their newest innovations. So in short, I think the risk of investment in biotech industry should be taken account by the investor before they take a move or make decisions on their investment in this particular field. That's all from me.
Thank you, Rito. Would anyone else like to share anything?
I would like to share about the challenges. I think the societal concerns is one of the challenges faced by the biotechnology. We all know environmental harm is one of the concern, is mainly cited by those against the genetically modified organisms. Besides that, laboratory safety. Even though the technicians work under fully protected area, they might get infection by new virulent organisms if they are not unidentified the organisms. That's all from me.
Thank you. I agree with you. What about you, Shahira?
So what I'm going to tell about the challenges is about the bioterrorism. So in all branch of the microbiome kingdom, so more certainly biothreats of human heart. And for example, like the plague, anthrax, tularemia, brucellosis, and rickettsia are all the bacteria. So among all the bacteria and the viruses, certain of it can lead to dengue fever, influenza, and smallpox. So I think that's the meaning of the bioterrorism. That's the challenge of in biotechnology. So that's all from me.
Okay, I agree with all of you. For me, one of the challenges for biotechnology is actually ethical issues. And actually, the old controversy is actually cloning. And a lot of people thought that was very sacrilegious. I guess everyone knows about the first clone Dolly. And actually, the concept of cloning is divided by 50-50. Some scientists say the benefits outweigh the harm, whereas the other 50% says that it's actually okay. Cloning is only done on animals and plants, not really human beings, because it's not really perfected and it's actually quite harmful. And in those people who disagree with cloning actually says in terms for animals, cloning animals is a form of animal cruelty. As we all know, clones do not have a very long lifespan, and you actually get the same it's just a genetic copy of the original whole, so inherit you inherit certain bad traits from them too. So there are many ethical questions stemming on the suitableness of licensing genetic inventions. And there's actually another discovery that is also quite controversial. Everyone knows about CRISPR, and CRISPR-Cas9 system is a tool for cutting DNA at a specific targeted location, we all know, and it's actually discovered in bacterial immune system, and is a very powerful tool in genomic research. So actually you can modify an organism or create your own organism the way you want it. So the controversy about this is actually you can plan your own child. So it actually happened in China. A lady planned her own child. She wanted a white baby, so she using the CRISPR-Cas9 system that is possible. And of course, initially the CRISPR-Cas9 is meant for curing certain diseases like sickle cell anemia, and it's more on that sort of use. But people tend to misuse it because the CRISPR-Cas9 system is such a revolutionary discovery. So imagine if everyone were to modify your own child, so you can make your every child smart or beautiful. So that is actually playing God already. Although I understand a parent of course, wouldn't want your child to be sick or disabled. So this is one way to confirm that your child is born without disabilities, but that is not actually right because you're playing God, and that's wrong. And if everyone were to be smart and beautiful, there's no competition. You won't be able to differentiate who does more work and all those sort of things. So because science will always go forward from here on, there will definitely be more ethical issues that will spread on. So that will be all for me. Thank you. And if anyone else doesn't want to share anything, I'll start the second segment. Anyone else like to share anything?
Okay, so to me, I think that one of the opportunities for biotech is to open up the market for genetically modified food. So genetically modified food are the foods produced from organisms that have changes introduced to their DNA by using genetic engineering. So genetic engineering inserts the genetic data into certain foods that would not normally be possible. So it can produce food which has more value compared to the usual ones. And genetic modifications allow high yields of crop productions, as it allows the crops to be able to grow in conditions that may normally be detrimental to the crops. So it means that we can have more food available for our population. Moreover, GMO foods can change to improve their nutritional profile. So one of the examples is the bromatos, which is a combination of blueberries and tomatoes. So bromatos contain high amount of anthocyanin. Anthocyanin is a antioxidant that may be able to fight off cancer and provide other health benefits. So the cost of this GMO food is often lower than the natural blueberries and tomatoes. So people can actually take advantage of the improved nutritional profile of the food during regular consumption. Therefore, I think that biotechnology actually allows the market of GMO food to be opened up as it shows to possess higher value as compared with the normal foods. That's my opinion about the opportunities in biotech.
Thank you. Anyone else?
I would like to share about the production of eco-friendly products. These products mainly produced by the biodegradable materials, which will not give any negative impact to the environment, and it is very safe to use by humans because it is free of toxic. The petroleum plastics will cause pollution, but this will not cause pollution because it will not produce any poisonous toxic waste. Um, the only disadvantages of eco-friendly products is the products is very expensive because the production cost is high. We all know that biofuel is more expensive than normal fuel. That's all from me. Thank you.
So as for me, the opportunities of biotechnology, I think in the healthcare concern, so I make it short. Like in the care sector, biotechnology is applied in 4 ways. So biotechnology also make method of production more competitive, and also in order to diagnose extreme disease such as tuberculosis, AIDS, and others. So we use the DNA microsequence, and for the medicinal purpose, gene therapy is focused on the use of stem cells. And I think that's all from me about the opportunities of biotechnology.
Okay, thank you. I agree with everyone. For me, the opportunities of biotechnology is, of course, business growth in aspects of biotechnology like genomic sequencing, CRISPR, Human Genome Project. As we all know, we use genomic sequencing and all or genetic engineering in our agriculture and healthcare. So biotechnology is such a wide field. We actually have white biotechnology, which is industry or involving raw material production of, with raw materials. Then we have green biotechnology for agriculture, red biotechnology in healthcare, so for our pharmaceutical products, and there's also blue biotechnology for marine resources. So like we all said, genomic sequencing is used in a lot of aspects in our agriculture, genetically modified uh, organisms and all that. Even in our we use biotechnology for our vaccines, medicine is very widespread. Then actually we have the Human Genome Project with the DNA database for future users actually. And I stated CRISPR earlier, and CRISPR is such a revolutionary tool that is far from over. So as I stated, uh, is also involved in the development of products. That's why it's definitely helpful in business growth and overall biotechnology. As I said, science will continue to move forward. So there are many opportunities for biotechnology. That's why we as science students actually chose to be biotechnology students because of the many opportunities it has. So I think that's all from me and all of us, unless anyone else like to share anything.
No,
No, that's all from me.
that's all.
If that's all, I think we can end our the bio talk today. And thank you everyone for joining us. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
So that's all from the bio talk. Bye.